Hi, so welcome back. I just wanted to do a new, let me try that again. I just wanted to meet with you and talk to you a little bit about how to design a poster using Canva. So the one I have up here right now is actually from our community theater performance. I have a friend who's doing, it's like Dungeons and Dragons, with improv, and it's different. So I had to come up with a poster for that, and that's what you see here with this one. It's called Whose Turn Is It Anyway? And the way that I did this poster, super easy. And I used AI. So let me show you how to do that, because it's really neat and a really cool feature from Canva. So let me get back to the home screen here. And we're going to go to create a design, and usually I just type in poster. I think this one is a flyer, so we can do that too, either way. You'll see that on the settings they are different sizes, and I usually go with an 8.5 by 11. If you need to resize that though, let me show you how to do that really fast. It's thinking. You can hit this resize button up here, and it will take whatever you design and resize that for you. You can put you can select from sizes that are already on here, and you can see all here, or you can even go to a personalized customized size. So if 8.5 by 11 doesn't work for you, then that's an option too. So when I am working on a project and I don't know, I want to do something different with it, but it doesn't exist for me to work on, and I am honestly not the most artistic person. I mean, I have good ideas, but I don't always have a good way to make that happen. Then you can turn to AI, and I know AI is iffy, and a lot of people have problems using it. But I think there are some good applications. So for this project right here, on the home screen of Canva, they have lots of different, just a second, let me let that load. Lots of different options for, creating new stuff. And you can see I've done a lot on here. Let me find this little thing here. I can't remember where it is right now. My brain's not braining. AI powered right here. So they have lots of different types that you can use to generate art, to generate things like that. I'm just gonna use this one because you just type in kind of what you want. Give it a second. The Wi-Fi here is really bad. I'm at school, but it's Thanksgiving break, so yeah. Let's see. And I'm going to use it in an existing design, and I just started one project. This one. So it's going to have me write a sentence or some, words to help idea. And we have a show coming up called The Old Man and the Old Moon. You may have done it before. And for that last poster that you saw, all I typed in was Dungeons and Dragons and Andy Warhol and pop art, and that was what it gave me. So for this one, for The Old Man and the Old Moon, I'm going to type in old man, old moon, or I'll just do moon, full moon maybe. And let's see what else. I kind of think it should look, there's a lot of shadow puppets, so maybe like shadow puppets, and maybe like something a little more, I don't know. Let's just see what happens with just those, and then we can always add more. So let's just see what happens. Oh, and down here it says select your art style. For this one, I think we should go more let's try fantasy art. See what happens. And create masterpiece. So it's thinking about it. It takes it a few minutes to do that. And you know, you may not like anything that comes up. It's kind of a stab in the dark with these things. But it could get you somewhere too, like idea wise anyway. I'm just real big about not like copying the exact poster art of a performance unless you have to. Right now we're doing Hadestown Teen Edition. You are not allowed to try anything else. So, okay, so with this one, I'm not loving it. Honestly, it looks kind of creepy. Maybe fantasy was the wrong way to go with that one. Let's try puppets, not shadow puppets. And let's try maybe gothic. See what happens. Gothic. Thinking again. But yeah, with Hadestown Teen, you have to use it just the Hades. It just says Hadestown in like the red and white, and then it says Teen Edition, and you can't, you know, do your own stuff there. You're kind of stuck. And some shows are like that, so whatever. But when it's not like that, I like to get a little creative. Okay, so here we have this guy. Still probably not what I would use for a poster. I might take the old man out completely. But this is just one of lots of different AI tools that you can actually use on here. And let me close these really fast. These are just apps that I have open right now. I'm just going to close them. So going back up to something I've done before, just to kind of show you how this happens. They have templates. You can follow a template if you want to. Like you could even type in play poster and see what they have. And, you know, if that works best for you to just drop in your stuff. Like here's a Christmas musical. Maybe you're doing a Christmas, best Christmas pageant ever or something like that. And you can click on this, it will add it to it, and then you can change like all of the fonts and stuff and make it say whatever you need it to say. But if you were like, not really what I'm going for, I want to create my own, then we can go, and you can see like, let me go my projects really fast. It's always funny to see what AI comes up with. This image that AI came up with for this poster, the guy was missing a leg and I had to draw that in there. So you never know. But so this one was created using AI, but I have others that weren't. So let me show you that really fast too before I move on. It's being so slow. I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is also a community theater. Or actually, let me go back and show you this other one really fast. I want to show you stuff that applies to high school, so let me show you this. This is, we just did Godspell for one act. And our concept for Godspell was like a warehouse with like factory workers, like a Amazon processing plant or something. And so all of the disciples had like the workers' jumpers, you know, and then Jesus was in like a janitor's uniform. So that's where this imagery comes from, the mop and stuff like that. But this stuff, the art part of it came from like a parent that designed it for me. But what you're able to do is if you go over here to uploads, you can find stuff that you have created, and I have lots because we just did our banners for our seniors, lots of stuff on here. But you can just pull over the image onto the poster that you want to use, and there's that Hadestown Teen Edition, and pull it over and do it that way. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to design our Hadestown poster, and you can watch me do that. Like I said, it's pretty simple because I can't do much with it, but it'll be a good one to do with me. So hold on just a second. Let me get a new empty template for you. And then you're going to go to uploads. And like I said, I've already uploaded this. You just hit upload files here if you want to find it on your computer and upload it that way. And then just drag this over. And of course, it's going to do that. This is probably not sized correctly, so I may have to play around with it for a minute. Let's see. Resize this fella. If it won't resize, then I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller because that's obviously too big. And then I'll fill in this outside part with the right color. And this automatically tells you like the colors that are used in this. So that's pretty simple. And there you go, done. So now all I have to do is go back, create text box, and put those in wherever I want to put like the dates and times and everything. So we're Dalton High School players present. We always put that at the top of our posters. And so I'm going to move that up here and center it, and it gives you that line to let you know that you are centered. And obviously that needs to be bigger, so I'll just change this font to make it bigger. There are like certain rules about it, and I'll have to go back and look at my oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? My contract, thank you, to see what those rules are about what size this stuff needs to be, and I can always go back and fix that. But right now I'm just going to change this font because I don't want it that font. So I hit font, and they have so many different fonts, and you can look at anything. For some other stuff that I've been working on, like a t-shirt design and everything, I've been using this Poppins font that's very clear and easy to read, and this porcelain font, which is more of like a handwriting kind of font. I don't love that, so I'm just going to go back to the Poppins and make that smaller. So yeah, that's it. It's that easy. When you go to add a text box, you're just going to click on text box, move it to where you want it to be. Click on the text, change it to whatever you need it to be. Our show is December 13th at 7 o'clock. And December 14th at 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock. And make this a little bit bigger. And obviously, that is not usable December. You can put that underneath if you want, or actually, I think I would do that whole word underneath. So let me just fix that really fast. And you can put your ticket information on there. You could put anything else you need on there, really. But simple, easy. And like this right now, this font is kind of white. If I wanted to go more with the color of the poster that I'm using, hit text color. Once again, that comes up with all the colors that are already in your art, and you can click on that. I'll probably do this off-white cream color just because it's there, and maybe do the red. Red is one of our school colors anyway for the Dalton High. Another thing you can do is you see this font kind of in this red color, it's kind of hard to read. So I would go here and hit effects. You can do a lift. You can do a shadow, which is not really going to help me on this black background unless I did a different color. But you could do an outline if that helps. I don't know what this color is that it came up with, but to make it a little thicker, or you could outline it in white. Although if I did that, I think I would probably want to go, let me go back to that for a second, because that's not, that's a little too thick. So you can decrease the thickness here. It's okay. I'm not loving it, but it's okay. And play around with it. So really simple, easy to use. When you go to download, hit share, hit the download button. You can get your stuff printed from Canva, they'll do it for you. I've never done it, so I couldn't tell you if it's good quality or if it's worth the cost. We usually use a local business. But you just download it, and for our printer, our local printer, I like to use a PDF, change it to a PDF, and you can do that. It'll ask you how you want to download it and what format you want to download it in. I don't recommend JPEG. PNG is good, but definitely PDF will give you the best quality. So, if hopefully that's helpful for you, and kind of gives you a idea on what you can do on there. I appreciate you listening to me ramble for a little while, and if you have any questions, just let me know.